Hello, God's beautiful people. I am back with another word from the Lord. This is your first time here. My name is Tara, and God uses me to bring forth prophetic messages to his children. With that being said, a few days ago, I was in prayer, and God gave me this word. He was talking to me, and he told me that we're doing it wrong. I was like, ooh, Lord, I was really putting forth all my effort. Oh, now what I done did. I used to say that to my friend all the time. Now what I'm doing wrong. Golly, I can't never do that right. But whoo, the Holy Spirit ain't gonna leave you in distress like that. Okay. He meant like we go through the process wrong. And I was like, okay, Lord, what do you mean? So he said, we don't focus on the small wins, victories, or accomplishments. He said, we're so focused on the big things or the promise or the end all be all, what we're waiting for, that we totally dismiss the small wins, the small victories. And then he gave me an example. He said, when a runner is running a race, every step, every hurdle, every meter, every mile is a win. It's a small victory because it is something you have accomplished on your way to the finish line. It is on your way to the promise. He says in life, yes, we will sometimes acknowledge the small wins, but we don't hold on to them as in fact a win. That if we would pay attention, that if God gives us the small wins, that he's going to give us the big win too. Then he broke it all the way down. He says, during a race, every runner wins. I was like, okay, now I done synced. I ain't never ran no races, Lord, but I done synced them, and they only like get one winner, the trophy and everything. And he was like, because, and I was like, so how? That's what I said. How, Lord? And he said, because they all crossed the finish line. I said, oh, that's right. Just because the first person crossed the finish line, the other runners don't stop. They keep going until they, in fact, cross the finish line. And God said, every step, he said it again, every meter, every mile, every hurdle got them to the destiny, to the promise, to the finish line. He says it doesn't matter who got there first, because in reality, they all got there in their appointed time. They all ran the race that was given to them. Therefore, when they all crossed the finish line, they completed the race set before them. Whoo, that blessed me. And then I heard this: the race is not given to the swift, but to the one who endures to the end. God told me to tell you, stop focusing on the length of time, because every step, every meter, every mile, every hurdle that you conquer is getting you to where you need to be. And that's to the finish line, but it's in your appointed time. God says, so celebrate. He said he wants you to truly celebrate the small things, because at the right time, you will get the victory. At the right time, you will get the promise. At the right time, everything that he has promised and spoken over your life is coming to pass. But you need to celebrate the small things, because that's going to give you the motivation and the confidence to know that if God took me a meter, he'll take me a mile. And if he take me a mile, he going to take me 2 miles. And if he take me 2 miles, he going to take me all the way to the end. And every time you need to celebrate that. You need to celebrate maybe not getting the position you wanted, but you got a position. You need to celebrate that maybe you ain't got the ring, but you went on a date. You need to celebrate every step it takes to get you to where God is taking you, because every step matters in this race God has called you to. So I want y'all to be encouraged, because I got to remind myself of that too. Because I be like, Lord, they already done crossed the finish line. I be ready to sit down. Where the bleachers at? I'm going to sit down. Because they already have won. They already done crossed. But God say everybody wins. But it's going to be at your appointed time. Okay? So don't pay attention to the people around you. Don't pay attention to who's doing what first. God got you. Just because you didn't get approved for this long, he got somebody that's going to invest, and it ain't even going to cost you a dime. You got to wait until your appointed time. Trust God, run your race that he has placed before you. Do that thing with a smile on your face, and do and operate in obedience, because that is the key to getting you to where God is taking you. I love y'all, and I'll be back with another word from the Lord.